Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today, we are looking into what's coming in next for the month of May. Now, in the month of May, we have a new moon on May 7th. We have a full moon on May 23rd, and that full moon is going to be in the sign of Sagittarius. So, through this energy, it's going to be a time to discover oneself and look for a deeper meaning or deeper purpose in the things that we do, in the things that we involve ourselves with. Another major alignment that's going to happen this month is Jupiter is going to enter the sign of Gemini. Now, with this alignment, it's going to push us again to think deeper on how we feel and how we communicate how we feel. So let's dive a little bit deeper into the energy. Again, guys, if you find the messages helpful, if it's resonating for you, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here. And it does help to set intentions for future messages. So let's dive into the energy. So we're first going to dive into Gemini's energy for the month of May. And we're going to see what's coming in next for you through this energy. Most important message here for Gemini Spirit. What do my Gemini friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Nine of Wands, Two of Wands with the Chariot. So Gemini, this really is about sitting down and coming up with a plan for the future. Two of Wands is always about projecting, okay? So thinking about where you're going to focus your energy next. Whenever any of my clients are in this Two of Wands energy, I always recommend to sit down and really think about what you want long term. So 5 years, 10 years, even maybe 15 years down the line. And maybe this is something that you've already done. So being clear, like, is what you wanted before what you still want now? If not, what's changed? Maybe there's an easier way that you found to accomplish the dreams that you desire. Maybe that's something that's started to be more of a reality for you. Like maybe there's been some obstacles that you've overcame in your life that have brought in this dream closer. It's like bringing down the walls, and the only way to do that, Gemini, is to be clear on where you're going to focus your energy next. So the energy surrounding you at this time, Gemini, is the Queen of Swords. Are you on the right path? The Page of Pentacles. I feel like things are really at a standstill right now while you make this long-term plan and realign yourself with what it is that you truly want, what it is you envision for your future. I also feel here this is resonating for those of you that have left something behind recently. So if those messages that I've been doing for you have resonated, where you've left an ex behind or walked away from a toxic relationship, it's like you're finally moving into a happier, calmer, more productive space. And in that, things are lining up a lot easier for you. Again, it's like the future is becoming more clear. Okay, so let's clarify all of this for you, Gemini. Now, Gemini, I do feel like you've already had a vision of what you wanted for your future for some time. Maybe things have seemed a little out of reach up until lately, not knowing really how you are going to acquire certain aspects of your goal. And that's where trusting the universe comes into that manifestation piece, right? It's like we take some time, we set the plans, Three of Wands and the Two of Wands, which you have both here coming out in your reading. So we take that time, we set those plans, we make those goals, set those intentions. But then there also has to be a time where we let that go, let that free into the ether, if you will. Okay? And then having patience with the universe through their delivery process. You see, a lot of times the reason why we don't manifest things into our reality so quickly is because of all of the questions that we hold in our mind. Like, I want $30,000 to start a business, but how will I get that money? How will those assets come to me? How can I start this business without those assets? What challenges will I overcome along the way? Will this dream ever happen? With all of these questions, instead of like, this is what I want, declaring like, this is the business that I want to the universe, and then start taking steps towards that. Even if it's baby steps, you will be surprised how easily the universe aligns with you. Okay? And I feel like that's really what's happening with you right now, Gemini. It's like you've waited for some time and maybe even dealt with the wrong people up until this point. But once you let go all the negativity that was surrounding you in the month of April, in the month of May, I feel like there are going to be some opportunities that are going to come in for you that are going to align you quicker with what it is that you desire. I don't know if that's like the money that you need to accomplish the goals. Maybe that's like the asset, so a piece of property or a food trailer, something along those lines. I do feel like it involves money, business aspect. Okay, so again, making that plan and then taking steps towards that. And then as we're going along that path, we recognize when there's a person in our life that isn't really in alignment with what we truly desire. And once we recognize that, that's when we have to walk away. What's working in your favor, Gemini, is you've already made those sacrifices. You just have to keep putting one foot in front of the other. I do feel like you are on the right path. You're headed in the right direction. If things feel like they're at a standstill right now, understand that in the month of May, things are going to start taking off for you. So there is a time period in when there's that pause and everything seems at a standstill. It's really a time to be prepared and get prepared for when those energies flip and things start taking off. Okay, so let's clarify the Six of Swords. What this is telling me, Gemini, is intuitively, you know there are things that you had to adjust in your life in order to align yourself with your future. And I honestly feel like those are sacrifices that you've already made at the beginning of this year. It's like you've prepared yourself for this journey very well and are being blessed along that path. Lean into that plan. Okay, if you know exactly what it is that you want intuitively, trust that. Because that's what's going to align you with what it is that truly brings you happiness, with what it is that you desire. Definitely feel like there's going to be people along the way that are going to try to disrupt our path, but we have to be intuitive. We have to be smart and make a plan for when those challenges arise, right? You can't sit there and just wait for things to happen for us. We really have to make a plan and then take action. And I honestly feel like that's exactly what you're doing, Gemini. It's like you're preparing your life for where you're headed in the future. I also feel there's going to be a check that comes in the month of May, maybe into the beginning of June. So that's definitely heading your way, Gemini. Okay? Don't let the past come back and haunt you. Just continue to look forward, to move forward, to better yourself as a person, because you already know what it is that you desire. It's just really taking those steps towards that, cultivating that dream. So your advice, guidance moving forward, Gemini, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Emperor. But before I interpret those cards, thank you guys again for all the love and the support. For information on rituals, for ritual kits, for personal readings, all linked below in the description box. And if you found the message was helpful, if it's resonating for you, please give it a thumbs up or comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. You never know how your story could help another person. Eight of Pentacles. Gemini, there's something here that you've already been putting work, time, effort, energy towards that's about to pay off for you. Be open to new experiences with the understanding that your dreams are about to align with reality, okay? So lean into that trust and be open to things playing out in your favor. Let's pull some Lighted Pathway Oracle messages to sum up your reading, Gemini. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. For liking, for subscribing, for sharing the content. You guys are all freaking amazing. 1111. Angels are watching and guiding you to bring out your highest self. Most importantly, keep up the good work and have faith. Then we have Don't Back Down. Listen to your heart and embrace all the wounds. Remember you once had started these dreams. Remember you were once a warrior to fight for your own good, and you still are. And then we have Get It All Done. Only a few more steps and you will have accomplished. Once you finish organizing your ideas and plans, immediately put them into practical work. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gemini, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for the month of May. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.